Hello guys, how are you? I hope you're doing good. Sorry it has taken me a while to come here. It has taken me a little bit of a while, a little bit. um, it's been a heavy day, I'm not gonna lie, that's why. And that too is like, I want to build this consistency, but there's always something. And today, the messages that I'm going to deliver, they're a bit heavy. So that's why I'm saying that take whatever resonates and what doesn't, you discard it, okay? Let me just fix this. So how are you guys? I hope you're doing well. Welcome new subscribers, welcome people. Very intense and heavy energies, that's for sure, and that's what I've been trying to kind of alchemize and doing the usual meditation and a little more. Everything today has been very intentional, but also there's been a lot of like confirmation and messages from yesterday's dream, which also kind of relates to what my daughter dreamed too. I'll talk about that in the recent video that I did yesterday. And just a lot of things has been happening, but one thing that I wanted to talk about, and I will confirm with the tarot cards with divine spirit, but one thing is that I had to, forgiveness and healing and stuff like that takes practice, right? Takes work. And also you have to like understand that certain times people will try to cross your boundaries, and you have to be able to stand your ground, stand yourself, right? And then there are other times where you're not capable, where you're being threatened, abused, really heavy things. Like there's people who are emotional manipulators and usually very narcissistic, and they have this way of knowing how to use your emotion or whatever you love or whatever you do and turn it against you, or twist anything from your mind if you let it, especially if you're in that lower vibration. If you're in a very low vibration, for example, angry, insecure, jealous, comparing, judging, gossiping, and stuff like that, like you're easily manipulated and controlled. And you think that you're so strong and stuff like that because you're going along with everybody, and you're going along with this person, whoever it is that spirit's trying to access. And also that too, it was just strange that it's not strange now. I'm not looking at it like that anymore, because it's not. It's basically divine and much higher power giving us informations and signs, and it's up to us to interpret it and understand their language, because they have to communicate in a certain way that we can understand, that it doesn't give a fair warning to the other side. It takes practice. That's why keeping the high vibration takes practice. I talk about that in the recent blog that I released as well, that a lot of people are going to have that vindicated process, where whatever people were doing to you and stuff like that now is going to get back to them, and you are going to have a lot of blessings, a lot of good things. Now, there are some people that know about this, and they will do anything and everything, including things that you can possibly imagine, they will do to you so you don't get that abundance and you don't get that. And these people are the lowest that you can possibly be, but also these are people who work for the person downstairs. That too is like, yesterday I was saying like, oh, come back whenever my cup is full and stuff like that. And now I'm being tested like, oh, you just gonna show up when things are great? How about when things are not so great? Are you gonna show up? Yeah. So that too, it's like I've been in that, things not having been great. Like today started so strange, okay? There was a fire alarm in the building and it was early in the morning and it was like a real test. Like I was just like, okay, what should I take with me, And it was just like, whoa, okay. And then I knew exactly, like it was just like the fastest pace, but it wasn't that many stuff that I needed. But it made me realize that we prioritize things that are not that important rather than the things that actually matter. And that's why I didn't see this morning. Like, anyways, it would turn out to be false alarm, But the whole time that too is like nobody got dressed, nobody came. Like a few people came out. Like everybody took it as a joke. And that also made me realize, like, holy shit, if we are in a situation like climate change or climate crisis or something like this, is this how we're going to do it? This is how we're going to do? We're just not going to react or save ourselves, survive, or we're just going to let it? And that too, that made me realize, like, and then right after, like, that event happened, after meditation, I went on Twitter and I see everybody talking about this new movie, the climate change with Leonardo DiCaprio, whatever. And I understand his point of view. When I look at his Instagram recently, I was like, I understand his point of view, but it still gives me this, like, you're mocking us? Okay. As a form to give us a reverse psychology about what we should do if the world is ending. And then the fact that you said meteorite, it's outside of the planet. And I know it's just a movie and stuff like that, but in my dreams, I keep seeing the number 2023, and I keep seeing this ball of light and fire, and I still don't understand it. And I hope it's not true. I hope it's, it's just a dream, right? And I keep asking, what is this? Because what I pictured, if we don't do this, if we don't fix what we have to do and give the land back and build circular economy and sustainability, in a few years, we're not going to exist. Whether you like to hear it or not, it's the truth. And nobody likes to hear this. And that's why I was looking at I didn't see the movie yet. I just saw the few trailers and stuff. And I was like, okay, I understand. Okay. Humans are dumb, right? They don't think for themselves. They just are greedy and like they think everything is funny and Instagrammy, right? Or kind of thing. And I'm like, okay. And that's why I don't want to say anything and I don't want to judge this movie too much. But all I could think of is in the trailer, I felt a little like rowdy. It really pissed me off. So that too, I had to call myself before I come here because it did piss me off. Even though I see his point of view, it pissed the shit out of me because I don't believe that humans are that stupid. If they are, then what the fuck are we doing here? You know what I'm saying? You see, this little dark comes out. I need to keep her hold because I find that movie a little bit of a distraction. Even though he has good intentions, it also creates a reverse psychology that we're trying to get out of, that we're trying to heal, right? Now, making it as a joke to make it like funny that humans are in a low vibration, demonic vibration is funny. So this is something that I'm saying, you can watch the movie, not a problem. Me, I haven't drank, I don't know how long, but I know that to watch that movie, I need to drink alcohol. But then again, I'm like, why do I need to lower myself to that point, you know? But it's just that I want to see his point of view because I admire Leonardo DiCaprio for what he's doing with the environment and doing all these things, you know? He works a lot behind the scenes and nobody needs to fucking know, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like this movie, there's something off about it. And I don't know how to pinpoint it. I don't know where, but as an empath psychic medium, I know there's something off about this movie. And I don't know what it is. And if you can pinpoint it, you can see some symbols in this movie, or I don't know what the fuck. There's something I don't know. Let me see it. I need to, like, you know, swallow up maybe that's my ego talking, like, oh, you know what I'm saying? You don't take a joke. I'm sorry, climate change is not a fucking joke. I'm just putting it out there. If you're joking about it, making jokes about it, then you're completely not affected by it. You completely are able to disrespect people because you can, because you have money, and because you're white. And then make it as if there's not a little bit of racism, because I didn't see anyone of color in this movie, in the whole trailer. And I was like, okay. Okay. Look, I don't know what this made you guys decide to make this shit. I don't know. But if this is the devil's war trying to distract humanity and make it as a fucking joke, what we're dealing with climate change and all this oppression and all this shit with this pandemic and shit like that, I don't get it. And I'm not buying it. Okay? Not buying it. That's number one. That's what I had to meditate intensely. Because I was just like, people are just at this? Okay, they're just completely distracted about this situation. Okay. Now, I haven't seen the end. If everybody dies, I guess that makes it okay, right? Right? That's the ending of that movie. I'm like, okay, so everyone's gonna die, I guess. That's because if everyone's acting like that, I was like, you know what I'm saying? But hey, let me watch it and see what happens, okay? But at the end of the day, I hope you guys are a little bit more awakened about this. That is, yeah, it could be funny, just to dark humor, whatever you want to call it, just to lessen up the heavy weight of feeling uncomfortable about the fact that we have fucking work to do and stuff to change. Then yeah, no problem. Use it for a little bit, but don't stay there, okay? Because that's just a distraction. That's really what it is. A distraction, trying to get money. I hope they use the money to build equity, pay some indigenous communities. Hey, if it's a climate change, Leonardo DiCaprio, you know what you're doing. I just hope you take that money and use it, you know, for good, right? And not to, you know what I'm saying? Yes, we can take that dark humor and use it for good. If that's your plan, awesome. Buy another land and keep it protected or something like that. Do whatever you have to do, but do it for the planet. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Anybody who does creativity like this and doing things like that about climate change, part of your income, it needs to go somewhere, because there is a lot of imbalance, guys. It needs to be balanced. And I'm talking financially. Seriously. And health-wise. And spiritually. And physically. And mentally. Intensely, mentally, and emotionally. That we're not talking about this. It's uncomfortable. It makes us uncomfortable. That's another thing, is like to coming up here, taking away, like, okay, nobody's gonna listen, nobody's gonna like it, nobody's gonna like that too. Is like, it was like the ego was just giving me different things to come here, to not deliver this message. Also deliver the message that I've been trying to do for 2 days now, and it's just like, you know. And then that too is like also doing prayers and grieving for, you know, for a mom, like spiritual Sag, like, I am so sorry, you know, like that too. Today I've been praying for her son, that, you know, we don't know. And that too is like, I didn't want to tap into that in my meditation, but I didn't give a shit. I just like, no, no mom should go through this. No mom should go through this. find out that there's no, it's wrong, man. And that too is like we have this pain and this anger, and we're trying to pinpoint the blaming other people, and it's so easy, right, to judge and blame other people. But that too is like, when situations like this, you just want to send healing and good energy to that person who just lost someone, because all I can think of is like, why? Or the guilt, you know, guilt and shame is very heavy. And then on top of that, grieving, not understanding why. You know, a lot of people think that those who commit suicide is like, oh, they're selfish and stuff like that. Like, you don't know nothing. You don't know what these people have been battling in their mind. Who are you to be judging other people like that? You know? And that too, that's another thing where now I believe there's no coincidences anymore, because before this happened to her, I was watching her video. And it was exactly the video of my dream that I had that exact same day. Which was like, whoa, what the heck? Her last second or two video or something before this tragedy happened to her. And I'm going to leave it in the description below, because it was very, very detailed. And also it was incredibly accurate, you know, and that too is like, oh my God. And this lady that she's talking about, this old lady grandmother, I saw her and it was in a dream. And I know it was and I know people don't really believe this, and I don't care. I'm giving you what I've seen in the psychic readings, and if it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, you just let it go, okay? But someone here that is supposed to hear this message, someone here, this message is for you. And sorry, I was talking about other things, but that is related to this. Your grandmother is fighting some serious demons, okay? When I saw your grandmother, whoever grandmother, I don't know who but she was like radiant, like a warrior. And like she had demons like all over her, and she's still fighting. When I saw her like a brief. It was like she recognized me too, because I was just like, whoa. And then she smiled on top of that. And there was so much fire. There was so much. And all I can think of is like, oh my gosh, she's fighting too, you know? And when I saw her, she was just like radiant. Like she was so strong and like, but she's an old lady, you know? But you see her fighting and doing all these things. And then she stopped, like she came closer to me. And she's smiling at me, and I'm like, hello? And she just kept saying, like, he's so stupid. My grandson. She kept saying, my grandson, I love him so much, but he's so stupid. And I said, like, wait, what? Like, you know, she kept saying that she was trying to tell me very fast. She was trying to talk so fast because she's trying to take away this grandson's demon. I don't know who this is, okay? You have a girlfriend, wife, I don't know, friend, I don't know who the hell, but you're living with someone who is a fucking devil. And you know what she does? It's a she. Yeah, it's a she or he. Take it how it resonates. This person is like your grandma was saying, like she's been helping you while you sleep. Because this person not only puts something in your food, in your anything. She doesn't want you to look at spirituality. She controls everything for you. I don't know. This is what they're letting me know. This is spirit, because I was trying to get back into the energy with that old lady, but after she just like, you know, told me all the messages that I needed, that I'm going to deliver to you, because she said, please deliver this message. Like, that's why I was pushed through all my crap of today, grieving and all these things. Really intense situation. And also I've been blessed, you know, and that too is like, okay, that was my confirmation that it's okay. Even through the tribulations, I can bless someone else. So this is for you. Okay. She's trying to say is that she's tired, and I'm going to leave you the description. Go see a spiritual Sag. That's her second to last video. I'm going to leave it in the description. Okay. your grandmother has been fighting like forever for you. I guess you are in some type of relationship, some type of narcissistic abuser, but this person works for dark, like she does dark magic. She's been doing this spell to you for a very long time, and through your food and also your family. She's like that. She kept saying, like, I've been trying to, like, you have a grandmother who passed away, I don't know how long ago or recently, I don't know, but this woman, she's fighting for you. But intense demonic things, like it was so scary too, because I was like, oh my God. And you see her, like, she's not scared, you know, you have some intense ancestor, okay? Like, what? I was like, all I can think, I'm like, yo, I want her in my team one day, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's our true warrior. Like, wow. And I'm sure she was a wicked awesome grandma when she was alive. Oh my God. Anyway, she just kept saying, also she said that if you have a dog or a cat, she kept saying, like, whenever, if you look at the wall or anything, if you see your dog looking at the wall or something like that, or a cat looking at a wall or something empty, that's her. She's there. She's been there. She's been using her, and she said that she also used energetic things, like she has turned off lights. She have used your phone and somehow, and that takes a lot of energy, by the way. Like, she is being trying to communicate with you that this person is evil. And that too, that's why, like, oh my God, it has to be that evil that I can't even get here. Something happened to spiritually Sag. Like, we are all going through some fucked up shit for you to get this fucking message. Like, what the fuck? The devil needs you there. You are important. You don't understand. You need to get off this thing. Whatever it is fucked up. She's crazy. Whoever she or he, I don't know what the hell. That your grandma little go through our dreams to deliver the message. That too, she kept saying, my son knows you. I was like, okay. I don't know if it's a son or a daughter. I don't know. All I could say that is that I guess you look at my channel, you look at my social media. I don't know. But this message, it took a while. It took serious battles to get here. Okay? She's saying, look, I'm just going to put it out there, my friend. Our ancestors didn't go through so much shit for us to stay stagnant, to stay in karmic situation and not learn our lesson, to let people walk all over us, to let fucking narcissistic abuser use us and fucking manipulate us. She's saying that this person is fucking with your emotions, manipulated you completely. And I'm going to tell you something confirmed by my daughters in a second, but you need to sit down, have some tea, have some something, because this is going to disgust you. And I think you have an idea more or less of what's been happening, because your grandma's saying you're getting sick. She's poisoning your food. This person. Not only because they're doing some dark magic, some spells, some things that she's been doing for a long time for you to not, she needs your money, obviously, you're somebody with money. Also, you must be bound with her or him with a child or something, and you're bound financially to this person or something, but your grandma was telling he needs to get out of that. Like, she's trying to kill you. And I hope you have a what's it called? That thing that you know, when you get married, you get a prenup. If not, go get it. Or can you, after you get married, get a prenup? I don't know. I've never been married, so I don't know what the fuck. Sorry for swearing. I know it affects my YouTube somehow, but I can't help it. It's, my throat chakra is completely open, my heart. Everything is just bursting. And also that too, getting a lot of psychic messages and trying to keep it in a cohesive way. And then also seeing that my daughters are, as I'm healing, my daughters are getting psychic abilities as well. So it's like, whew, USA. Your grandmother is trying to help you. She's very tired, okay? Even though she's tired, she's fighting your demons. She said that at nighttime, this person, when you're sleeping, she's doing some stuff. Yo, man, I don't know how people can sleep with people like that next to it. And that too, it's like they're completely amnesia. That's what she said. Your grandma was saying he doesn't. That's what she say. She was saying about something about your family. I guess you're white. You're white, because she kept saying like, yeah, they're against biracial relationships. Okay, so that too, I remember that in the dream. She was, but they're against it and they're stupid. It's so stupid. It's dumb. She kept saying that. It's so dumb. Like, I just want him to be happy. Tell him I love him. Tell him I love him. And then that too, she kept fighting and disappear. And that's why I was like, holy cow, what the hell? She loves you so much that she's fighting all the demons that this fucking bitch is trying to send you and trying to put you on. This person is trying to trap you so you don't get into a spirituality how you were before. She's trying to strip you from whatever you're doing. She's trying, and that too, she uses when you're going to the lowest vibration. That's what Spirit is saying. When you're in your lowest vibration, angry, and if you have a certain addiction, she is going to continue giving you that, and with a little something inside too. If you're a alcoholic and she gives you the drink, there's something inside the drink. They're saying if she cooks for you, or is this someone that doesn't cook really, and all of a sudden she starts cooking recently, it's in the food. It's disgusting. That's why I was trying to cleanse myself and stuff, because it's just disgusting what this person is doing, and it's really scary. All I'm saying, you have an ancestor grandmother who loves you very much, and it's fighting for you, okay? Probably it's gonna be her last fight this lifetime, because she's ready to move on to the next stage of her life. But I'm just saying, man, if you keep trapped, man or woman, if you keep trapping this demon around you, because you know you have a demon, but you're somehow attached to this person financially because you're afraid of losing your finances, losing your comfort zone. Even though if you don't, it doesn't matter. Okay, you choose. You either stay in a comfort zone, karmic, abusive, fucking shit, abusive, because you're emotionally manipulated abuse. Also, literally, like, she's trying to, like, drain you. That too, whenever you're in your lowest vibration, this person uses it. Whatever you love, whatever it's in your heart, she uses against you, right? Right? Yeah, Divine Spirit says you need to overcome that. Okay? You need to overcome this person. Like, seriously. And I'm talking about not just in the physically, spiritually. Get back into your spiritual, whatever you were doing before that kept you in the high vibration, that you could see what people are trying to hide from you, or trying to kind of make you believe something that it's not. I really hope you see this video, because you're probably, this is why Spirit asked me to do it at nighttime, because you're probably, somehow they're going to wake you up. They're going to wake you up today or tomorrow in the middle of the night when this person is not, or is sleeping, or they're not watching or something like that, so you can watch this. Because you're watching, hiding, right? You're trying to get out. This is what Spirit said. You're trying to get out, but you don't know how. You're scared. You have this fear that you don't know how it's going to happen. Look, you have two choices. You either stay in the comfort zone and wait until she kills you, right? Or die. Or you get out of your comfort zone, get the hell out, save yourself, and who cares about the money? The money will come later. You will figure it out. But that's your choice. Live or die. That's the two choices. And this is what your grandma is literally like, please tell my grandson that I love him. Like, you don't even know who you're sleeping with, man. And that's scary. Please, get back into your meditation. Sage yourself. Cleanse yourself. You need to see. You need to see. And if this doesn't resonate, then it's not for you. But if it does, please, sage. Meditate, keep the high vibration, and use your intuition. Take away the emotion just for a little bit. It might be that you're still in love with this person, even though they're abusive. But Spirit's saying you don't fucking want to fuck with this person anymore. You're actually afraid of what this person will do to the person that you actually love, right? And if you're trying to protect someone, this is not protecting. I don't know. I'm just putting it out there. Like, I don't know what's going on. Let me tell you the other part with my daughter. This was yesterday too, which is just like, whoa. So my daughter woke up around 3 to 4 o'clock in the morning, okay? And she was freaking out. She was like crying and sweating and like, oh my God, mommy, what? Like, you know, I literally had to like wake up and like try to calm her down. We prayed together. You know, and then she really wanted to tell me the dream. So it was so vivid that after she went to sleep, she remembered the dream. She woke up in the morning exactly how it was in her dream. And me, I was just like, okay, that's incredible. I mean, she's 6 years old, but she's very, very, I used to be like that too. So I'm so grateful that my mom didn't try to tamp that or change that or put me in a psychiatric or something like that or put me some pills and shit like that. My mom believed and she had faith and she believed in me. And that's where I'm here. Okay? Now, and I believe in my daughter. So, and I know that she doesn't need to be doing this. She doesn't need to. So in the dream, basically she said there were two girls. There was her and another girl. Obviously she was probably saying like her sister or something like that, but it could be another girl in the dream. Take whatever resonates from this dream and see if anything pinpoints to your situation, or maybe somebody else in this reading could be somebody else's situation too. So take it how it resonates. There's two, and that happens today with what happened with this, the justice system with pedophile thing. I don't even see, Spirit's not even, is blocking the name because it doesn't want me to say it. But you know exactly what happened today. Justice about this woman being used for, you know, sexual activities and stuff like that. And that's another reading that I'm going to tap into because I need to speak about this situation that we have normalized as well. Okay? But that's another reading. My two daughters, they said that like my daughter said, it was that somebody came and snatched them. Two people snatched them and then brought them into this hotel room. And I asked them, like, how do you know it's a hotel room? She's like, yeah, there was like bed, mommy. There was like really fancy. She said that she saw curtains and like, you know, and that too, as a psychic, I'm able to tap into what she sees so I can understand what she's trying to say. So I saw a glimpse of what she was talking about, but I didn't see much of every details. But I did see was what she was saying about the room and how this person had two chairs and they put them both, they strapped them in the chair. But before that, they said, mommy, before she strapped us, it was a woman. And my daughter kept saying, mommy, but she was like pretty beautiful. And then all of a sudden her face would shift into like a really scary, disgusting, like she said, it had like really like their skin was like coming off and like it was green. She kept saying it was green, mommy, her face. It was a demon. For sure it was a demon. But it was a shapeshifter. It could shift into a good person, nice person, that you will never know. And also that too, this person, she's, Lila, my daughter, that's my daughter. She kept saying that